Samuel Eto'o grew up in Douala, Cameroon, sharing a small house with his many brothers and sisters. He loved football, but his family was too poor to buy him boots. He played barefoot in the streets, practicing his striking skills every day. When he finally got the chance to play in Europe, he faced harsh racism from fans who made terrible noises at him. Instead of walking away, Samuel stood tall, scored brilliant goals, and celebrated with pride, forcing everyone to respect his immense talent. He went on to win the Champions League 3 times and became the all-time leading scorer for the African Cup of Nations. But Samuel knew that medals don't save lives. He remembered the struggling hospitals in his home country. Through his foundation, he built a massive pediatric center in Cameroon to treat sick children for free, and provided ambulances for remote villages. Samuel Eto'o teaches us that when people try to bring you down with hate, you should rise above them with excellence and use your success to save lives. Serge Ibaka was born in the Republic of the Congo. When he was just a little boy, a terrifying war broke out in his city. His family had to flee their home, and for a long time, Serge was homeless and often went hungry. Despite the fear and sadness, basketball gave him hope. He practiced every day on broken courts with torn shoes. His incredible jumping ability and defensive skills eventually brought him to Spain, and then to the NBA, where he won an NBA championship with the Toronto Raptors. Serge knew what it felt like to be hungry and afraid, and he promised himself he would help children who felt the same way. Through his foundation, he built an orphanage and a school in the Congo. He also travels back frequently to provide meals for thousands of children and supply medical care to hospitals. He even created a program to help kids learn how to play basketball and get an education. Serge Ibaka teaches us that our hardest struggles can give us the strength to become protectors and providers for others. In a farming village in the high altitudes of Kenya, Eliud Kipchoge ran every day just to get to school. He didn't run for medals, he ran because it was his way of life. Eliud was known for his incredible discipline. He kept a simple diary, washed his own clothes, and lived a modest life even after he became famous. He believed that having a calm, focused mind was just as important as having strong legs. Eliud set his sights on a goal the world thought was impossible: running a full marathon, 26.2 miles, in under 2 hours. People said the human body couldn't handle it. But Eliud smiled and said, "No human is limited." On a crisp morning in Vienna, running with a perfect stride and a determined smile, he broke the 2-hour barrier. He showed everyone that the only limits we have are the ones in our minds. Eliud uses his fame to promote education and protect the environment in Kenya. He teaches us that with discipline, a positive mindset, and hard work, we can achieve the impossible. In a tiny, remote village in Senegal called Bambali, young Sadio Mané loved football more than anything. His family was very poor, and they didn't even have a hospital nearby. Sadly, his father passed away because there was no medical care available. Despite his family wanting him to focus on school, Sadio ran away to the capital city to pursue his football dreams, playing with torn shoes. He faced immense challenges, but his lightning-fast speed and hard work took him all the way to Liverpool and Bayern Munich, becoming a European champion. Even when Sadio became a millionaire and won the African Player of the Year, he remained incredibly humble. He didn't buy fancy cars or jewelry. Instead, he remembered his village. He built a brand new school, a modern hospital so no one would suffer like his father did, a post office, and gave monthly money to poor families in Bambali. Sadio Mané teaches us that no matter how rich or famous you become, the greatest wealth is the kindness you show to your community. In Bondy, a tough neighborhood on the outskirts of Paris, lived a boy named Kylian. His father was from Cameroon and his mother from Algeria. Growing up in a diverse community, Kylian learned to celebrate his African heritage while playing football every single day. He was faster than anyone else, running like a lightning bolt across the pitch. People told him his dreams were too big, but Kylian promised his parents he would become a champion. His hard work paid off spectacularly. At just 19 years old, Kylian scored in the World Cup final and helped France win the tournament. But what he did next made him a true hero. He donated his entire World Cup earnings, over $500,000, to a charity that helps children with disabilities play sports. Kylian also created his own foundation to help kids from poor neighborhoods achieve their dreams. He teaches us that true champions use their success to lift up the next generation and give back to their communities.